Hi everyone, my name is Kira, living in South California, and now I'd like to talk about my Vandas. So my one friend, best friend, orchid friend from Pennsylvania requested me to do a video how I am growing Vanda. I was not aware is it a good way, my Vandas doing good or not good, so I decided, wait a minute, I will wait at least 3 buds and then I will share you to all of you my experience. So miracle happens. I've got 3rd bud, so that's why just found it pretty happy. So that's why it's not common way how I am growing it, but I'd like to share my experience. Let's start. So right now I will present you several of them, several kind of, I have some amount of them, but I'd like to share not everyone, just part of them. So let's start. My first potential bloomer is this orchid. It is Ascocenda Princess Mikasa White Angel. So we are seeing already several buds. I was expecting to see it a little bit quicker, so I am waiting it like maybe 3 or 4 weeks, so maybe in a few weeks I will see and make new video about how it is in bloom, but right now it's just in the bud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. You can see how I am watering it, by the way. Let's look. I prefer to use like regular pot. See. Add some water, and I like to see the bottom of each my orchid. Like, look inside. The bottom should be not watered. That's my main rule. So it is soaking from, I would say, 20 minutes to maybe a couple hours if I have a time. If not, then so it's okay. Even with 10 or 20 minutes, depending on what time I have. That's pretty much it. This one is other orchid. Its name is Vanda Kulwadee, fragrant, we'll see, blue spot. So, what about this guy? Yes, it is burned, the leaf is burned, because when I moved, I have no clue that it should be burned like in few hours when I left it. Everything can happen. So for this guy I was trying to use like net basket. I don't like it because the roots are going in any direction. I cannot control them. I like to control them. Right now it is like 20 minutes after I started to soak them. I am soaking it like twice per week in a summertime, once per week in a winter time. The main reason, see, there is a small basket inside, and the level of the water is always on the bottom. It's not touching the base of a Vanda. That's my main tip. Why? Because I don't want to overwater my plant. I'm guessing fusarium can happen. That's why I'm trying to avoid this situation, that rhizoma will be always dry, as well as the bottom of a plant. Let's look at the leaf. If the leaf is open like this one, the plant saying me that it's enough water to it. If the leaf is closed, look at this one, it is not opened. That means that there is some kind of problem with the root system, so I need to be more careful with them, just be more patient, not overwatering it in any case. I have already small tip. It is growing, it's nice, just be patient, be patient. I'm not spraying my orchids at all. What about humidity? It's a tricky question. I have pretty low humidity. I am not raising it up because my orchids are growing just as outdoors plants. So right now it's pretty high humidity, like 38%. It's awesome, adorable. Normal humidity is like 25% for my area. This one is the third Vanda which I'd like to share with you. Its name is Vanda Edwin Alberto. So it happens to me just today. I can see something looks like a bud. So we'll wait several weeks, I guess. So same one for this guy. It is not matte, it is close, regular pot. Bunch of the roots, you can see the level of the water. It is always a little bit down than the bottom of the plant. So when I'm watering it, look, in maybe already 25 minutes, you can see that roots soaked all water. Fertilizing. I am fertilizing any kind of fertilizer which I have. Right now I am switching between two, or I have several of them. What I am using? I am using it during each watering, using 1/4 of a norm. Look, 1/4 teaspoon. So I decreases amount of the fertilizer, but I'm fertilizing it each time, each watering during summer period. In the winter time, I'm not using it at all, because if Vanda are growing, we need to fertilize it. If it is not, as well as any other orchid, we are stopping fertilizing. Let's talk about what soil I'm using. It is just nothing. This one is why I'm using stones, just why all Vandas as well as all other plants are like flying plants. I'm hating this because they are flying pretty easy for me. They are in empty pots, they are pretty light and they are not stable enough. That's why I'm using some kind of the soil. In my case it is peanuts and stones, and the main component is air. So in this case it is like, give me a second. You see that the water is fertilizing. By the way, if my plants are in the bud, I'm not fertilizing it at all, just regular water. That is Renanthera. It's a little bit sick plant. I am not sure how it is going, but right now I just saw that. I cannot show you, but there is, trust me, a little small leaf and it is growing right now. It's pretty not bad. Other kind of Vanda is, this one is another Vanda for me. Maybe someone will say that's not a Vanda. It's like a Vanda, similar to them. So I'm not using soil. You can see I like wine a lot. That's why I need to drink a lot, relax a lot. My plants love wine cork. What is inside? Nothing, just cork and bare roots. some kind of bark which I cannot move from the plant. It's totally fine. Other examples of a Vanda family for me is like Rhynchostylis gigantea. You will see two kind of plant. The difference of their age is like 1 year. Like this, I bought it like 1 year ago. Right now it is like this. See the difference? They are growing pretty well to me without any kind of soil or bark or any kind of media, just one stone, because in other case it is just flying orchids. I like to show you one more time watering. That is the bottom of the orchid, and it is in the air. This one is soaked. This one, how it was without watering. You can also see some kind of tips. They are growing pretty well for me. Other example of Vanda is Neostylis Sneary. So, the same one. Bunch of roots we are soaking. That's it, pretty easy. Doing not bad, nothing weird, nothing good. Well, there is some good tips, so pretty happy with it. And the last one for today, it's evening time, it's almost dark. So that is Neofinetia falcata. So it's pretty small one. You can see the difference, the same wine cork and the plant. It should be not huge. Same one. No moss. I'm hating moss. That is my Vanda caring tips, how I am growing my Vanda. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.